Now, if I type grep Alaska states, it will give me the match, but it won't print the file name it found the match inside of, since I just typed the file name into the command. This is the default grep behavior. But when I type grep-r Alaska with the star to search all files, grep will, by default, give me the file name it found each match inside of. This makes sense because the recursive option, the -r, is always searching multiple files. So you need to see where each of those matches came from. But what if we always want to show the source of the match, aka the file name, no matter what? Or what if we do not want to show the source of the match, no matter what? Well, this is where the -uppercase-h and the -lowercase-h come in and help us. I'll show you examples of each and talk about when to use them. And as always, if you guys want me to make a video about a specific Linux command, place your request in the comments. If I get enough requests for a specific command, I'll make a video or videos really fleshing out the requested command. Now, if I type grep-uppercase-h Alaska states in the states file, this will force grep to show me where the match was found. Now, I already know the match was found in the states file since I literally just typed it into the command. But if you're like me and you have an OCD monster you have to feed, the clean descriptive output resulting from using the -uppercase-h command may help soothe that beast. In fact, generally anytime you're outputting grep matches to the screen, you'll want to see the source file they came from. Now on the flip side, we have the lowercase h option. We'll go into the opt directory, clear the screen. If I go grep Alaska and the star, here grep by default gives me the file name the matches were found in since I am searching multiple files. But if I want, I can override that behavior with the lowercase h option. So I'll go grep-h Alaska star. You can see it overrides the default behavior and just gives me the match without the source file name. Now, why would you ever not want to show the source file name where the match was found? Wouldn't you always want to see the source? Now that is a fair question. And the answer is, when you are scripting or piping commands, you may not want to see the source file name. Let me show you a quick and dirty example. In this example, I'll demonstrate piping the grep match to another command that will count the number of printable characters in the matches found. If we type grep Alaska star, we see that in each instance, the search pattern Alaska is 6 characters printed to the screen. Both of them together equal 12 characters. Now let's add the command that counts the characters printed on the screen. So again, we'll say grep Alaska. We'll pipe it to tr-cd. Don't worry about these additional commands. These are just commands to count the number of characters printed to the screen. So you can ignore what these are for now. Print word count C. But wait, the total number of characters in the matches returned should be 12, since each pattern matched, Alaska in this case being the pattern, is 6 letters long. It's giving us the wrong result because it's counting the file names, such as file 1 and file 2, as part of the returned match. Let's stop the source file names from being returned with the match, and then we'll count the characters again. So we'll go grep-h, the pattern Alaska, and the star. Now we'll count the total characters returned from each match. 6 and 6, which is 12. Now let's have bash count those again with the additional commands. So we'll go back to this command, then we'll add the -h, so it will not give us the source file names, it will only give us the patterns matched. Hit enter, and there we get the appropriate characters being counted, 12, 6, and 6, equaling 12, which is the number of letters in the pattern Alaska if it is returned twice. While this particular example may not be useful in everyday life, it does do a good job of illustrating how the dash lowercase h modifier can be necessary when scripting or piping commands with the grep command. Now you may think that the dash h options are not all that necessary or important to know about, but if you want to be the best grep user around, which is my goal for you as well, knowing these small nuances is what will separate you from everyone else. If you know of someone else that could benefit from this video, please share it with them. And thanks for hanging out with me.